Fracture, a battlefield that's open on all four sides. Recently, it feels like you've been turned into a sieve here, right? Disgusted? Don't worry, my brother. Your savior is here. Welcome to Strat Sync. In this session, we'll dive into the details of how to defend well on Fracture. The lineup recommendation goes like this: double Sentinels or double Initiators. Breach, Brimstone, and Teo. 3 agents are also a strong pick for the combo. If you've encountered them, you'd know how disgusting it is. We won't compare all lineups here, so let's assume the double Sentinel setup. We'll start with the Cypher setup. Here's the defending utility package. First package, semi-invincible tripwire at a site. This tripwire is placed in such a way that enemies need to step close to dismantle it, which can be risky. Quite handy, right? Then, place a tripwire at sand to prevent flanking. As for the camera, I like to place it around the outer box. It's relatively hidden and can oversee A main and drop. For sight, I recommend placing 1 smoke here. If enemies approach, you can wallbang through the box first. If they push, drop a smoke immediately for cover. And you also can play on top sight, place a smoke here. You also can wallbang here and open the smoke for cover. If the site gets bombarded by utilities and becomes untenable, here's the second package. Keep the tripwire at A entrance and toss a forward smoke. Move to drop quickly and place your camera at the upper platform and deploy a smoke at the edge. After round start, set up another tripwire at the dish to stop lurks. Watch out, it should be placed in this stone crack. If you place it too high, the enemy might crouch and sneak past. Position yourself at the corner. From here, enemies will likely focus on A site, so you won't get hit by their utilities. When enemies push A, deploy the first smoke to block their vision, allowing you to take out the first enemy. If you get exposed and they rush you, deploy another smoke at your feet and retreat to dish. Here is the question: what if enemy coming from dish? If you're confident, open the smoke, turn back, and fight. If not, drop the smoke and jump down to underdrop. Did you see that? This smoke even covers the lower level. If you're bold, you can wait for the smoke to fade and time your peek to catch enemies at a main. These 2 setups should be enough to hold A. Next, the B site utility package. If you decide to anchor the site, place your camera in a high vantage point to oversee 2 entrances while staying slightly hidden.
Tagged.
Place a tripwire at the entrance or a defensive one, depending on your comfort level. If you are not really confident, you also can place a tripwire at flank. For positioning, I recommend you stay backside. You can toss the smokes to either side. For the left, deploy one immediately and fight or fall back. For the right, adjust the placement slightly to right a bit on the ramp. After taking down enemy, you can use the smoke fall back to tower. You can also stay at your spot and wait for enemies to push further. We talk more about Cypher, its BQs. The main pressure of defender sites is on Cypher, quickly covering other roles for chamber. Aggressively push everywhere, whatever A or B. Get 1 kill, it's worth it. Get 2, and it's a profit. What? Bad aim and afraid to push? Then why are you playing chamber? Come on, don't make me laugh. For Duelists and Breach, these 2 should focus on contesting a main. Duelist goes forward, while Breach stays on the rope providing support. If enemies stack up, deploy a aftershock. Then for push, B main. Duelist can rotate back, and Breach can just give some support or flash. Both site can use combo like this to push. For Brimstone, if your team want to push B, place a one-way smoke at B. If push A, place a smoke at A main. If the enemy like to play slow or something, you can stand here. If they push A, drop a smoke at A entrance. If they push B, smoke B entrance.
Launching smoke.
Next, Fracture is a map that heavily favors attackers. When attacking, the key is to pinch either A or B, Hit A from both sides or B from both sides. For Duelist, Neon is highly recommended. If you're not comfortable with her, go with Jet. Why Neon? It's because this map is huge, and Neon's speed is a great asset. For Jet, rotations on this map can feel pretty tough. For Controller, top pick Brimstones, and, if unavailable, go with Omen. There's a lot to cover when it comes to controller plays, so we'll dedicate a separate video to dive deeper into it. As for initiators, Breach or Teo are great picks. Speaking honestly, Teo currently doesn't have any real weak spots on all the map, but we'll talk more about that in another video. For Sentinel, top pick is Cypher. If your aim is solid, you can consider Chamber. Otherwise, Killjoy is the go-to choice. First, attacking A site, Neon Breach and Brimstones should push, while a Sentinel flanks through Dish to execute a pincer attack. For Breach, at the start, use your fault line on A main to prevent an aggressive push from the enemy. Use Aftershock aim for the pillar. It can cover both high and low sites, or you can aim here to throw Aftershock towards the left side corner. This is a common spot for campers. This is how it's work. If your ultimate is ready, activate it behind the box for maximum site coverage. For Brimstone, use your first two smokes to block A short and A link.
Launching smoke.
If the team plans to push through rope and open the door, smoke both the window and A short. The third smoke can be saved for post-plant or rotations. Pro tip: if Brimstone's ultimate is available, use a double smoke line setup to block enemy sightlines and push with Brimstone's ultimate to quickly take control and plant. After planting, your Sentinels and Duelist can press forward aggressively while others watch the flank. Next, attacking B site. The same strategy applies. Hit from both sides. Have most of the team push B main, while a Sentinel flanks through arcade to give pressure. For Brimstones, smoke the B generator and B canteen chokes. Save the third smoke for post-plant or crucial rotations. For Breach, start with a flashpoint targeting the bricks on the right side to blind enemies further down the lane. Avoid flashing the first brick on the left, as it won't blind enemies behind it. Follow up with Aftershock to clear close corners on the left while flashing the right. Key tip: utilize the map's natural advantage for attackers with pinch attacks. If your pincer fails, have a Sentinel rotate to the opposite site to scout. The rest of the team can fake a push and rotate to execute a proper site take once scouting is complete. Flexibility and adaptability are the keys to victory. That's all for today's Fracture Guide. If you found this useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next one.